I have found almost everything ever written about love to be true. Shakespeare said, journeys end in lovers meeting. Oh, what an extraordinary thought. Personally, I have not experienced anything remotely close to that. But I'm more than willing to believe Shakespeare had. I suppose I think about love more than anyone really should. I'm constantly amazed by its sheer power to alter and define our lives. It was Shakespeare who also said, love is blind. Now that is something I know to be true. For some, quite inexplicably, love fades. For others, love is simply lost. But then, of course, love can also be found. Even if just for the night. And then there's another kind of love. The cruelest kind. The one that almost kills its victims. It's called unrequited love. Of that, I am an expert. Most love stories are about people who fall in love with each other. But what about the rest of us? What about our stories? Those of us who fall in love alone. We are the victims of the one-sided affair. We are the cursed of the loved ones. We are the unloved ones. The walking wounded. The handicapped without the advantage of a great parking space. Yes, you are looking at one such individual. And I have willingly loved that man for over 3 miserable years. The absolute worst years of my life. The worst Christmases, the worst birthdays. New Year's Eves brought in by tears and Valium. These years that I've been in love have been the darkest days of my life. All because I've been cursed by being in love with a man. Who does not and will not love me back. Oh, God, just the sight of him. Heart pounding, throat thickening, absolutely can't swallow. All the usual symptoms. Oh, Jasper. Don't tell me you're still. What's the story with you two, anyway? You were shagging him, weren't you? More importantly, I was in love with him, truth be known. Yes, I remember. Then you found out he was shagging that drip from circulation. Which is when I stopped shagging him. I don't think we should be talking about this at the office party. But I always see you two together. He cheated on you, but you stayed friends? I was head over heels, you know. Everyone knew. No, it just looks like it's the smoke from my cigarette. Did he ever actually tell you that he loved you back? Yes. 3, almost 4 times. And when I've reminded him of that, he said that it must have been as an answer to a question, which, by the way, it absolutely was not. You know, Iris, when you catch your guy with another woman, you're not supposed to stay friends with him. You're supposed to never talk to the prick again. You're supposed to throw things at him, scream, call him names. Not do his blooming laundry. I didn't do his laundry. Did someone tell you I do his laundry? No, all we do now is we email. Not when he's with her, of course. Also, when he's not with her, we talk on the phone. Sometimes for hours. And then there's the occasional long lunch. You know, I never realized how pathetic you are. Really? Oh, God. I'm so aware of it. They always know just how to get us, don't they? He knows whenever he wants to come crawling back into your life. Actually, he has made some small comments like that recently. Well, he hasn't exactly come right out and said it, but he's. Did you file your story? Oh, no, not yet. Oh. Down to the wire. Sorry. Better go. Groom's best friend spoke for many guests when he said, Hillary will open Edward's eyes. And round out his life. Okay, I've got a question for you. What's it like to be the only person committed to their work, while the rest of us are slumming? You mean what's it like to be the only person not to finish their work on time? Hold on, don't go. Is it fun having a brain that works that fast? Shut up. No, I mean it. Probably a brilliant finish, too. I assure you it's not. Your column today was fantastic. God, I loved that line. The onrushing stripping of dignity and thought from British lives. Great writing. Hey, I got you something for Christmas. That's convenient, 'cause I got you something, too. Oh, darling, I don't actually have my gift with me. In fact, I've probably mislaid it, but I know I got you something. I expect it's somewhere in my car. Do you want to know what it is? I know you're gonna look hot in it. Well, let's hope you find it, then. Not exactly something hot, but happy Christmas. I didn't think we'd actually get a chance to do this year. Remember, last Christmas we exchanged gifts in March. This is good. We're getting better. You stinker. It's a first edition. Where did you find it? Buried in that little place we found in Covent Garden that time. Why are you so great? Everyone, can I have your attention, please? Just a couple minutes. Thank you. Hate it that we can never talk. Hate it. Well, first of all, a very happy Christmas to each and every one of you. Now, we're not officially closed, as you very well know. But we are going to try and get by this week with a smaller than normal staff. But before some of you rush off on holiday, I do have one rather important announcement. Now, this affects Iris. Iris Simpkins, where are you? Here, Sir Iris, I have a tip for you. A wedding was privately announced earlier today. That I don't believe any other paper in town knows about. And I want you to be the first to report on this particular union. As it is between two of our most esteemed colleagues. May I introduce the newly engaged Sarah Smith Alcott and Jasper Bloom? Look, may I just say again that I did not sleep with her. Right, because your receptionist needs to work till 3 o'clock in the morning. A bunch of us were working all night. She wanted to hang out. Okay. Then swear on my life that you didn't sleep with her. Look, I don't wanna. I'm not gonna. Your receptionist, Ethan? You know, this is why I knew that we were smart never to get married. This is why I told you never to get rid of your house. You know, somewhere inside, I knew this about you. Okay, first of all, can you please calm down, all right? Because I did not sleep with her, all right? And secondly, we've had problems for over a year. And I know you don't want to deal with that, but we have. Oh, I am well aware we've had problems for the last year. If I work a little bit too much, I never stop hearing about it. But if you work too much, Maestro, it's for the sake of your music. If you work too much. Amanda, you cut 75 trailers this year. You put a cutting room in the house. And you sleep with your BlackBerry. And I'm not even gonna have a conversation with you about sex. Because I can't remember the last time we did it. Come on, nobody has time for sex. That's not entirely true. You absolutely slept with her. Seriously, you have to get out. You know what I really think, Ethan? I don't think you ever really loved me. No, I think you love the idea of you and me, but not so much me. Not me. Not really. Look, I did the best I could. Is anybody good enough for that job? I will send you your things. You know you do this, right? I mean, you screw up every relationship you've ever been in. It's what you do. You didn't really want to be a couple. You resist it in your own way. Shut up. And it's hard to detect how you even do it because nobody's quite as smart as you. So you're hard to catch at it, but it always surfaces, and this is what happens. What happens? Things end. Just like you knew they would. Amanda, you know how I feel about you. There's nobody like you. You just don't want to be what I need. Well, not what I need. What? I mean, you know. You know what I mean. You know, I would never cheat on you. Not under any conditions. I mean, look at me, I'm down here sweating like a pig, and look at you. I mean, you're the only woman on the face of the earth who breaks up with her boyfriend and doesn't even shed a tear. I mean, that's gotta mean something, right? Why does it bug you so much that I can't cry? Esophageal spasm. God, it's a big one. No, it's okay. I'll be all right. I know. I'm thinking about me. Ethan, look, it's over. You know, we might as well be honest with each other. Did you sleep with her? Just say it. What's the difference at this point, right? I mean, why torture me? Just put me out of my misery. God, what are we doing here? Okay. Yes, okay. I slept with her. Are you happy? I've been sleeping with her. She's in love with me. She's young. Look, this is not a proud moment for me. I mean, you should just know that. Did you say, am I happy? I didn't mean that. You know, you get me nuts sometimes. I say things I don't mean. In the world of love, Ethan, not that I'm such a genius at it. But in the world of love, cheating is simply not acceptable. No matter what you think. I know you have a very high opinion of yourself. This isn't all me. Okay. So when you're not in such a rage, I think you'll see that, too. I will see your side. You gotta be. I punched him in the face. Is this a bad time? No. No, I'm just flipping out a little bit. You know what? I'm all right. Ben needs you. Rebecca Green was just your average 20-year-old. Until the father she never knew left her something she never expected. Don't scream. Your father left you something in his will. I never met my father. Well, at least now you know he was interesting. Deception. How do you happen to have 2 guns? I didn't think one would be enough. Amazing. It finally looks like a hit. And that is why they pay you the big bucks. I think we should just go back to the original cut on the end. It's so much stronger. I agree. And make Christmas Day twice as big, but try it in a red. Like, a happy red, not, like, a Scorsese red. Happy red. Okay, so we're done. Hey, you know, let's just take off for a few weeks. You always say that this is our busiest time. I need to get out of town. You know, I think I need some peace and quiet. Or whatever it is people go away for. You know what I really want to do? I want to eat carbs without wanting to kill myself. You know, I want to read a book, not just a magazine. An actual book. For years I read these reviews, I buy the books, but I never read them. Did you read that article in the New York Times last Sunday? Severe stress makes women age prematurely. Because stress causes the DNA in our cells to shrink. Until they can no longer replicate. So when we're stressed, we look haggard. This is just women, not men. And remember when they used to say that single women over the age of 35 were more likely to be killed by a terrorist than to get married? Okay, that was horrible, but now our generation is also not getting married. And, bonus, real terrorists actually became part of our lives. So the stress of it all shows up on our faces, making us look haggard. While Ethan goes on looking cute forever and stupping his 24-year-old receptionist. By myself, depressed at Christmas. All alone on vacation. Alone. Totally alone. Oh, please, just give me one. One tear. Okay, moving on. Worry-free vacations. Good. Where's that? Kayak for one? No, thank you. Vacation rentals. I could do that.